Right, good morning everybody. This is now the 25th, 26th of June, and I've started going through all my dahlias and started to knock them back. Now the term knocking back generally means to basically take all the buds off and strip the plant back a little bit in order to encourage the side shoots to grow on and flower at the time that you want them to. As you can see, it looks like a scene of devastation along the pathways. I've been along this morning and cut off all the buds because they would be out in the next week or two if I hadn't have done, and I don't want them to flower until the end of August, bank holiday weekend at the earliest. So I've cut off all the buds and I've taken them down or knocked them back, as I say, and so I'm going to show you roughly pretty much how to do them. I've left a few rows, the last few rows, so that I can demonstrate what to do, but as you can see, it's not very easy to see on there, but there's some buds on there. There's some Blighton Lady in red, and I've got some Germander here and 2 rows of Mary's Germander. But if I go in closely here, you'll see that these are budding up, and something like that, this bud here would be out in about 2 to 3 weeks time if I didn't do anything about it. And obviously that would be a wasted bloom for me, because that, you know, I'll have no shows to go to with that at that stage. I don't want them till the end of August at the earliest. So I'm going to knock that back now. So what it means removing this terminal bud and the 2 wing buds, taking those off. Now I could just cut it down to the next pair of side shoots, those 2 side shoots here, but they will quite often bud up early, and I've already taken some off today where even on these side shoots they've already budded up below that pair of wing buds. So what I will do, I will take it down to the next pair of side shoots, which are just starting to form just in that leaf break there. Just see if I move that leaf out of the way, just a little break starting there. So that's the one I'm going to want to flower on. So I shall cut that off just above that leaf break, take all that away, and that's got to go on the compost heap later. Put it down there. Seems a terrible shame to take them all off, but like I say, other than taking them in, putting them indoors and having loads of flowers indoors for a couple of weeks, I'd rather, as much as my wife probably would disagree, Dawn indoors, she would probably like to have a load of flowers indoors, but I want all the energy to go into making these new shoots that are coming down here. Those 2 little side breaks, they're the ones that I want to put all the energy in, and in a month, 6 weeks time, they'll be in flower. So like I say, anything with buds on, and what you should do really is count back 30 days from your first show, and anything with a bud on you should remove and take it down accordingly, because once you found the bud, once the bud's formed, it takes approximately 27 days to flower. So at 30 days it's going to be out in flower before your first show. So that's why I'm taking everything off now. I'll give it a little bit longer than 30 days just to be sure, and then fingers crossed, shoots like this one. I'm trying to find one. Let's find one without a see if I can find one without a bud on, but all these are budding up early. That's why I've got to knock them all back. Let's switch over to these Blighton Lady in red. But something like these shoots here haven't got buds on yet, and they should be just about right for the first shows. But anything with a bud on, like these ones next door to it, they've got buds, I shall knock those down, and they'll be a little bit later. So it's not a case that you'll lose all your flowers for the first show, but I might be struggling for one or two varieties because a lot of them are budding up quite a lot. But so that's what I should be doing, and like I say, fingers crossed, but it should all work out well. I'll just take another one down there. See this one? It's got your bud. It's got your first pair of side wing buds. Another pair of breaks, but like I say, they might bud up early. So I shall take that down even further to the next pair of breaks. Take that away. And these are the ones that are going to give me my flowers on in a few weeks' time. Seems a bit drastic, but I can guarantee it will work. So, but what I'll do, I'll show you again in a week or so's time how to go through them, and then what you'll have to do with some of the varieties, certainly the larger flowered varieties, is select just one of those side breaks to flower and take the other one off. Otherwise, you'll have too many flowers per plant. But I'll go through that next time. Okay, see you later.